This is the first stage, and this lesson centers on Deagel Corporation, depopulation. Nicomachi, Gnostic text. I'm going to go to the book of Melchizedek. Final warning to Melchizedek. The things which I was commanded to reveal to you, reveal also to others, as I have done. That which is secret, do not reveal to anyone unless it is revealed to you to do so. The word is Mar, and Mar means Jesus. Strong's Concordance. This book contains the definition of every word in the King James Bible. The word is rib, and as you can see, it means cell. Book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 21. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept, took one of his ribs, and closed up the flesh instead thereof. So we go to the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 9, and he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end. So there you have it. Marcel. Now, Marcel, right here, means Mars, the Roman god of war. Exodus chapter 15, verse 3, the Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. So here we have Mars, the red planet. Now, you can read this at your own leisure. Now, this particular frame is word Tuesday. Now, on the fifth line here, you have the day of Mars. See, we know that Mars, once again, is the Roman god of war. So this is Tuesday. So, 2 means Tuesday. Molt, tumult. Molt means much or many. Pseudepigrapha, Old Testament, Volume 1. Now, we're going to go to Sibylline Oracles, verse 20. So, prophecies of disaster in the 10th generation. So, verse 20, right here. Then there will be bloody precipitation from heaven, but the entire world of innumerable men will kill each other in madness, in the tumult. God will impose famine and pestilence and thunderbolts on men who adjudicate without justice. In other words, judge unrighteously. Okay, that's what it's saying. But remember the word tumult. Okay, this is speaking of Tuesday. The planet Mars is going to bring this destruction, and we already established who Mars is. So here we have Deagel. Who is Deagel? Now, as you can see, the red background here, they're letting you know symbolically that Mars is bringing all of this destruction. Deagel Corporation, right here, once again. You see Rockefeller Foundation, okay? See all the associated, entities, and you can read this in your own leisure. Now, once again, you can read this. Free time, I will blow this up a bit so you can read the top as well. And down here, okay, so you can understand what the color patterns mean. All right. So, we're going to break this word Deagel down. So, Deagel. Okay. So, let's zoom in right away. Go to the key. DEA right there. So, when we go to the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 11. And for this cause, God shall send them strong delusion that they should believe a lie. What is that lie? This is something that the global government is bringing upon mankind because they always want to seem like they're in control, like they're God. And, that's the furthest thing from the truth. All right. So moving on. So that's the yay. Then we have the word gel. See? Gel. And as you can see, it's associated with everything to do with freezing cold or ice. All right. So as we go here to Pseudepigrapha Volume 1 once again, and we're going to go to the Apocalypse of Zephaniah, chapter 4, verses 1 through 4. So chapter 4, verses 1 through 4. So let's do that. All right. So, vision of ugly angels who carry off the souls of ungodly men. Then I walked with the angel of the Lord. I looked before me, and I saw a place there, thousands and myriads of angels entered through it. Their faces were like leopard, their tusks being outside their mouth like wild boars. Their eyes were mixed with blood. Their hair was loose like the hair of women, and fiery swords were in their hands. Okay? So, there you have it. And that is verse 4. Okay? So, now, what we're going to concentrate on here is that word angel. And we see right here how it's spelled. So, A-N, then right here, you see it's separate, gels. So, an gels. Now here, you see the word and. So in the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 9, and the Lord shall be king over all the earth. In that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one. Okay? Then, once again, we have the word gel. Okay? So, once again, it's stating, ice, frost, all associated with cold. We'll go to the lost books of the Bible, Great Rejected Texts. Within, we're going to go to 2nd Enoch, chapter 37, verse 1. Okay. And the Lord called upon one of the older angels, who was terrible and menacing, and he placed him by me. He appeared white as snow, and his hands were like ice, having the appearance of great frost. And he froze my face because I could not endure the terror of the Lord. Just as it is not possible to endure a stove's fire or the sun's heat or the frost of the air. Okay? So it says his face was terrible. Okay, we're going to go into that right now. Okay? So right here, angel who was terrible and menacing. So we're going to go here. I'm going to go to Book of Judges, chapter 13, verse 6. Then the woman came and told her husband, saying, A man of God came unto me, and his countenance was like the countenance of an angel of God, very terrible. But I asked him not whence he was, neither told he me his name. Okay? So, this is Samson's mother, informing her husband that she just encountered man of God, and that man of God was the angel Gabriel. She said his face was very terrible. Okay? Operative word is terrible. So, in the book of Revelations, chapter 22, verse 16, Jesus has sent mine angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright and morning star. So, black means bright, shining, glittering. Now here we see the word terrible. Okay? So the archangel Gabriel, Samson's mother said his face was very terrible. Yeah, very bright, shining, glittering, because he is also black. And that's what the word black means. A lot of people in the black community, for some reason, are having an issue with this word black because they don't understand. You have to use this word in context because it's an all-purpose word. In this particular context, Jesus being the bright and the morning star, yeah, because he's black. Gabriel is black, but they're bright, shining, glittering. Okay? That's also what it means. So, brings us here to the word black, print off from the online Blue Letter Bible. In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2, Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground, and the cry of Jerusalem is gone up. Okay, so the Jews are black, and we know that Jesus is a Jew. So, Judah mourneth. See, the word Judah means Jew. Now, Judah means praise, son of Jacob by Leah. Here, all 12 tribes are known as Jews or Judah. They maintain their distinct tribal blessings, their individuality, but they are all one race, and that is Black Americans. This is who it's speaking of. Okay? Black Americans, particularly these pure blood Black Americans, because that still does exist, pure blood Black Americans. Many of them are the children of Israel. All right? Now, there are immigrants coming in from different countries throughout the world, Caribbean and Africa and places like that, and they're trying to perhaps cosplay as Black Americans. We're not the same. Okay? Black Americans are Black Americans. Okay? That's who we are. That's who the Bible refers to us as Black. You're who you are from those other countries. Anyway, it's been the First Estate with another lesson on what the Deagel Corporation really is and who's behind it. Anyway, I will see you in the next lesson.